Welcome back to the channel, folks. Carlito's Way NH is... We're in New Hampshire again this morning. We are at the trailhead for Arethusa Falls. Right on the train tracks. You can't go that way because trains do come on these tracks. Yeah, let's go. Let's go up here and let's get after it. Trailhead's right up this way. So there's going to be some big stuff coming up here pretty quick. In about, I think it's about 35 days from now. Not that I've been counting whatsoever. No, I've been counting every day, every minute, actually. I have a Thailand trip coming up about a month from now. So you're definitely going to want to click that big, beautiful red button right there. Subscribe to the channel, and you're not going to want to miss some of this stuff. On my channel, I did have a couple of shorts posted of elephants and stuff like that. Like, I love elephants. They're awesome. Probably the coolest animals on the planet other than good old canines here, or dogs. But, so I'm going to go back to that elephant sanctuary, get a full episode to go post on my channel here. You guys are not going to want to miss it. The place is absolutely incredible. The work that they do with these animals it's unreal. And this is the first time I've been out and about in this beautiful state of mine. You know what I mean. And the leaves are starting to change here. Foliage is in full effect. Not too many have hit the ground yet, but some. So, anyways, that's my little intro. I'm gonna stop blah, blah, blabbing. We're gonna go get after it here. It's about 6 a.m. here right now. The sun just came up maybe about 25 minutes ago. It's coming up a lot later now. The old midsummer mornings when it's just after 5 a.m. Nice and bright out. Those days are gone. And it is about, I don't know, I think it's about 47 degrees out right now. It's brisk, I tell you. Brisk. All right, we got a fork in the trail. Bemis Brook or Arethusa Falls. We're going to Arethusa Falls. So I guess that's the way we're going. So this place is up off Route 302 in Crawford Notch. And I think it's about a mile and a half hike out to the falls. So it's not a super long hike, but it's I mean, we just got started, but it's fairly steep. I mean, as it should. We're in the mountains, so if you do come out here, you don't got to be an extreme mountaineer. Like myself, I am no extreme mountaineer. But you just got to be able to do a couple mile hike. I mean, this is what the trail looks like so far. So I'm going to put the camera down here. I'm going to have a sip of water. When things start getting interesting here in a few, I'll bring you back. I'll bring you guys back here. Hold tight. All right, so as you can see, it's quite bouldery. Bouldery. Just making up words here. But this waterfall, it's supposed to be a good one. Gotta remember to pick up my feet again here. This waterfall is about 90, 100 feet. So it should be a pretty good one. We've got some solid precipitation. Wow. Talking and walking up this thing, I haven't really woken up yet. Just woke up, hit the road, now I'm here. Oh, I did wake up a couple hours ago. But I feel like I'm still waking up. Anyways, yeah, it's about 90, 100 feet. So it should be worth it. And yes, we got a lot of rain recently. So there should be a good amount coming over the top here. And yeah, there's definitely been a good amount of water that's came down this trail recently. Look at this. A lot of big washouts and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it's not super steep yet. It's just that perfect amount of angle that it's just continuous. We'll be all right. We're gonna get there. See you in a couple minutes here. All right, folks. That was a good little hike right up to us. All right, folks. That was a nice little jaunt up the hill. My calves are burning. We're feeling good. Figured this is a nice little spot for a water break here. And another reason we got on the trail so early today was football's back. I wanted to get out on the road. This place is about a two and a half hour ride from where I'm from. So I got on the truck, got up here. We got on the trail. I should be able to do a nice hike, get you guys an episode to watch, and then get myself on home just in time for kickoff there. So that's why we're out here. Kind of as the sun's coming up. But I'm not going to lie. It's incredible. I love it. So we're going to go get after it, all right? So we are a decent way up the hill right now. And look at this stairway that somebody made. Pretty impressive. I mean, that's a lot of stone moving. Oh, wow. It goes all the way up there. And we're, it's not like we're right around the corner from the trailhead here. We probably gained maybe 1,000 feet in elevation so far. So we're out there, people. We are out there. Let's keep on keeping on. Right, folks. So it got pretty steep there for a little bit, then it kind of leveled out a bit, and then it got real steep again, but needed another water break. What's that? That's creepy. I literally did not even notice that before I sit down. God's honest truth. God's honest truth. I'm gonna carry on here. Creepy tree. We're continuing up the trail here, and I look off to my left, and I saw this. Look at this big old birch tree. It's over, but it's alive. And if you are ever somehow stranded out here and need to make a shelter, that's about as good of a spot as probably you're ever gonna get. You know? You got a nice flat spot for a fire. Golden. Let's keep on keeping on. All right, let's go. A bridge! No, I love bridges in the woods. Let's walk through a big old cobweb there. I think I just tasted some of that one. All right. Wow. That's a nice bridge. Check for trolls real quick here. Good. Get a nice footing and everything on this bad boy. Let's go. Let's go. Can't even talk right now. Wow. Look at that. Voice just said, look at that. All right, let's go here. Maybe 55 degrees out now, but we had to take a layer off. We're perspirating. That's the right word, right? The right word, right? Sorry, people. I cannot even talk today. Mainly because I'm just looking at this beautifulness. Wow, my arm looked awfully white there. Good thing we're going to Thailand soon. Squirrel. Thought something was creeping up behind me. God. Look at how pretty this is. Wow. This is definitely I know I say this to every spot I go to, but if you want to go to a waterfall that you actually got to work a little bit to get to, I mean, it's a good hike. It's solid. I mean, you're going to break a sweat. Hopefully not an ankle or a leg or anything like that. Hopefully it's just a sweat. And I've been here before. It was years ago. Honestly, probably about 15 years ago was when I was a kid. But I remember it being awesome. There's no way that Waterfall became not awesome over the past decade and a half. So, and there is a bunch of trails out here. So if you do come out here, make sure you keep an eye on the trail signs. Like, look at this, for example. You know. Oh, we're almost there. 0.2 miles. We just made some good time. So, let's go. And I was just walking. I didn't have the camera on, but I was just walking and I was thinking, I was like, you know what? This is my favorite elevation. Why, might you say? Favorite elevation? Who the heck is a favorite elevation? When I say this is my favorite elevation, I mean because this is how the trees look. Everything's tight in there, but it's enough for the sunlight to come through. You can see quite a bit, so mountain lion isn't really necessarily going to sneak right up on you. I'm knock on wood here. Oh, I just knocked on somebody's initials right there. But I don't know. It's just it's pretty. Yeah. It looks like there's I was gonna say it looks like that's a poop bag hanging on that tree. It's not. Big bee's nest. So we're gonna keep going this way here. But yes, anyways, this is my favorite elevation. If anybody else has a favorite elevation based on something they see, let me know what it is. Somebody's probably gonna go post a comment of them on the top of Everest, like, this is mine. As I'm just walking and tripping here. Anyways, I'll see you at the falls, people. Hi, son. Hi, son. We're almost there, people. We are almost there. Sorry, I had to put a little cheese on it there, you know? Oh, my God. Lordy, woo! I absolutely love this stuff. Look at that. Unreal. And I do know the last time that I was down here, and this looked a lot different. The trail, there was a big ridge all the way up across here with a big kind of platform over there, so to speak. Not no more. There's been some serious water coming down through here over the years. All this, the trail used to be level right across here, straight in that way, over to the top of that rock over there. And all that earth has been since removed and sent packing on downstream. So in all reality, the earth from here it's probably everywhere now. Well, folks, once again, I am speechless. Look at that. Absolutely unreal. So yeah, the last time I was here, see the trail? It comes out right over there. This whole area, all across there, this was all earth right here. This is a little, the stream was Like, and there's none of this, like, of the rock at the bottom here. I mean, I think all this stuff was exposed, but none of this stuff below these big boulders. No, I mean, that was a decade and a half ago, so it was quite some time. Somebody else that watches this video might have been here a few years ago and been like, oh, it's been like that for a while now. So it might have been like this for a little while, but blah, blah, blah. Over a decade ago, it was not. I'm gonna go have another drink of water, then we'll go get up right up close to the falls over there. Absolutely spectacular. Look at the landscape around here. Stunning. Mother Nature is oh so beautiful. Look at this. Yeah! Woo! A woo and fall over and smash my head and have somebody come and find me this afternoon. That almost just happened. And there's the moon. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. And the no zoom that these things have, but yeah, look at this. I want to make sure I don't face plant over here. That wouldn't be good. All right, we get some halfway solid footing here. Wow. I wish it was 70 degrees out. Oh, the sun's in my face here. Wish it was 75 degrees out and I could just take a nice shower underneath there. But now that I'm not actually working and hiking, it's a little chilly. I'm probably gonna have to put my sweater back on. I love it. Hope you guys do too. Oh. And I tell you what, at this point in my channel game here, the waterfall chasing, hunting that I do, the list left is getting pretty tight around here. I'm gonna have to start venturing out further and further. So if you guys could please click that little button there, it would help me out so much. Just takes you a quick second. That's all, just a quick second and a quick click and make Kyle a really happy guy. Look at those trees up there, hanging on for dear life right on the edge. I think that's why there's so much wood pulp down here. Fall and snatch. Not really, but sorry, that was silly. That's not what happens, but I'm just over here blabbing and talking. Go over here and check this out. All right, folks, and so I was about to head on out of here. And I saw something up here that kind of really puts things into perspective, especially with all the bad stuff that's been happening these days, how quick stuff happens and how you really never know when it's going to be your time. I went over here, I walked over to the side and I looked up and I saw this cross right here. MPW 1989 to 2020. See, so these places, it just really puts it into perspective. These places are so beautiful, but can be so dangerous at the same time if you're not paying attention. And I mean no disrespect to MPW. I just wanted to show you guys to just emphasize the fact. That is all. So we're gonna wrap this one on up here, folks. I went to go over there. Went to go check it out. It does look like there's a trail going up the cliff along the side there, but it looks way too dangerous for what I'm trying to do here today. As I said, I want to go home and watch some football in a little bit. Go Pats. Go whoever your team is too. Yay, go everybody. Go sports. But anyways, we're going to wrap this up here at the beautiful Arethusa Falls. I would say this. If anybody's thinking about coming up this way, and checking out this waterfall specifically, I would definitely come up here during the early or mid-springtime, as soon as the weather gets warm enough where you actually want to get your butt outside here. You know, because it is a little trip out here. You don't want to come out here if you're not cool with the weather, and you definitely want to be prepared. It's not the furthest hike out here, but it's a significant one, and definitely just be prepared. So we're going to wrap this one up. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching. I love you all. See you later.